Okay guys, welcome back to another Rare Pet WoW video. And yes, I've caved, guys. I've caved under my own pressure because I've decided to do a couple of HD remasters. Seeing as remasters and remakes are the thing right now, I thought, actually, I know I said in the last video that I couldn't be bothered, but I actually can be bothered because, you know, I feel like my rare cat collection is somewhat incomplete if I don't do these HD remasters. So yeah, in this episode we're going to be looking at taming Shadowclaw in Darkshore, which is why as you can see in the clip there, it's one of my very first videos from 15 years ago, where I tamed Shadowclaw. Obviously using completely different software now, but yeah, I'm basically going to be aiming now to finish my list of cats. I actually missed one as well, funny enough. I actually missed a cat called Duskcoat, which I've never done before, and that's in Felwood. So basically in the next couple of videos I'm going to be doing Shadowclaw, Duskstalker and Duskcoat, and then that should be it for the cats. So yeah, in this episode we are going to go through Shadowclaw. It's quite a short one because it was quite easy to find, although I had some trouble at the beginning, as you'll see now. But anyway guys, I digress. Enjoy the video, and I hope to see you in the next few as well. Okay guys, here we go. This is Shadowclaw. It looks like an absolute unit of a cat, doesn't it? I love the coat as well. I think it's a similar design to the matriarchs in this area. Because there's a lot of I think they're called moonclaw or moonstalkers, I think they are. And there's a lot of them in the area, but I remember the matriarchs looking something like this, but I wouldn't be doing this list unless they were all unique skins, so Shadowclaw must be unique. I'll have to see if I can find the difference between Shadowclaw and the matriarchs, but yeah, I think the matriarchs might just be the same sort of, like the same sort of style as the Moonstalkers, but just brown and white, I think. But yeah, really cool. I keep saying cool. Really nice. You know, I like the skin on Shadowclaw, to be fair. You know, just like I said, it looks like a unit. So anyway, we're now going to go through the map as well. I've just brought that up on the screen. As you can see, it's just a little bit south of Lor'danel. So yeah, you just follow. It's pretty easy to get to. You just follow that path down from Lor'danel, and then you go across that river there. It was a little bit tricky trying to cross the river. Silly, you know, sounds really silly, but it wasn't. It didn't seem like a very simple way of getting across there. So I ended up just going on my I ended up going on my bronze drake just to get across. So yeah. As you'll see from the video now, I encountered some problems because again I haven't long bought the War Within, and obviously a lot of things have changed in Darkshore since I was last there. You'll see for yourself. Yeah, so here we are in Darkshore. I sort of teleported to Darnassus and it took me here, which I thought was weird. But yeah, so I thought, right, I'll head straight over here. I didn't even look where the stable master was. I just thought, oh, I'm pretty sure it's in Lor'danel. And then I landed, and I was like, what the heck is all this poison? Or whatever it is in there. It's just poison everywhere, and I was getting poisoned, and thought, what the heck? It was so confusing. And then I got out of the poison, and noticed it was just barren. It's empty. And I wasn't quite sure, yeah, see the question marks? So I wasn't quite sure what happened here. But, you know, you do find out later on there's someone you can talk to, but I didn't know this at the time. So I decided to travel to Aberdeen, and obviously that place was a wreck as well. There was just like, you know, scarce night elves and things like that guarding the place, but just wasn't anything around. And, you know, obviously everything's a ruin. I remember something happened in Cataclysm. I think that was when I stopped playing, you know, all those years ago. So to be honest, not a lot had, you know, I didn't really understand what had gone on since, but you know, you can find out. But yeah, this is what I'm doing here. I'm looking around for the stable master, and I thought I'm so confused because, you know, if you go onto Google and search the stable master for Darkshore, they'll tell you, you know, one will tell you it was here, but I was getting really confused, and then I found this person here you can talk to. I'm just showing you where she's located. It's just south of Lor'danel. And I remember seeing this person in Silithus as well, and she is able to sort of teleport you back in time, and she teleports you back to a time when I think it was it must be, well, I know it's definitely before the war within. I don't know when this battle took place exactly, but I was able to then go back to Lor'danel, and you know everyone was there again. So obviously I'm showing you now where the stable master is, and yeah, really weird that you can do that now, because I thought maybe I just thought maybe they would leave it behind because they've got WoW Classic, haven't they? So yeah, yeah. So here we are at stable master. I'm just getting rid of Chem now because you know I'm not the biggest fan of that that sort of pet at the moment, but we got the video on it. I'm going to be moving on to Acaries after this, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, after you've stabled your pet, you know, obviously it's important to make sure that you have enough space in your stables, because if they're full, it won't let you tame them, so you'd have to abandon your current pet. And obviously if you're quite fond of that pet, then you don't want to get rid of it because it can be quite problematic. Yeah, thought I'd try and go a quick way, went the wrong way, obviously. So I just thought it's probably easier if we just follow the path down. And honestly, I had so many good memories going through this place. Like obviously, the amount of night elves I made when I was younger is just unreal. And so I quested through that whole area, and then ended up coming into Darkshore every single time and making my way down. And yeah, so I knew all the quests, like sort of like the back of my hand in this place. And I had a rough idea where Shadowclaw was anyway, but I used the tracker. Now the thing is with Shadowclaw, it's in prowl mode already, so it's very difficult to spot. So yeah, you'll see a bit later on, but I was just going to say, you keep following this path, and you get to a point where I tried to see if I could go across there, but then there's a river, obviously the river blocking your path, and I thought, well, I probably could just jump down, but I wanted to see if there was just a simpler way of getting across, so I go over to here, and then I forgot that the path actually just ends here, and you have to jump down, so I just went on my I thought, oh, bugger this. I'm just going to go on my trait. Everyone should probably have one by now. So yeah, I make my way across here. And sort of, I thought, all right, I'll go on foot here because I don't want to scare anything off. And obviously, this place is surrounded by moonstalkers. As you can see, they got a different skin. They're blue and white. And a lot of them are sleeping. Some of them aren't. And they're like sort of red, so they could attack you, but I don't think they attack you if you're too high a level. But yeah, I'm basically looking around for it now because I know it's in prowl mode. Obviously, it may not even be there, but you just got to look around each time and check. I was quite aware of another player there, hoping to not come in and find Shadowclaw. But have a good look around first before you decide to log out, because it could be there. There, see? See, it's impossible to find unless you're within a certain distance. So, as usual, guys, you put your frost trap down. I did this pretty quick. So this is obviously my first time finding it, so I was really happy. Quite a quick one. So yeah, frost trap, tame, and there you go. Shadowclaw's mine. So, a pretty easy one this time round. Yeah, it's like I said, it's just... You just have to be a bit patient because, you don't want to be logging out and missing the opportunity to do it, Yeah, I stupidly didn't dismiss it first. I turned prowl off, but didn't dismiss it. So before showing you Shadowclaw, I should have dismissed it first, but I've done that now. So I do Eyes of the Beast now, just to give you guys, like I try and do in every video, just try and give you guys a better sort of perspective of it. I thought I'll hunt that moon stalker down. Is it a moon? It is a moon stalker. Yeah. Oh, I'll kill its brethren. Yeah, just to show you what it looks like, you know, in combat. Just I don't have any remorse killing its brethren. But yeah, here's the sort of the close up of it. I think it's actually a really nice looking pet. It's like I said, it looks like a unit, doesn't it? It's really big, and it's different. It seems somewhat different to the other sabers, like in design. So yeah, really big fan of this one. One of the better ones I've found, I think. But yeah, so here we are, guys. This is Shadowclaw, and I'm your host, Rayman. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for a lot more content. So remember, guys, find your prey and stay steady, my fellow hunters. I'll see you in the next one.